guys, today we're going to try and put some new speakers in the GU. I bought these trim panels from Kenay Kustoms, I think that's how you say it. They're pretty sick. I bought them for the Alpine S-65C, not the R2, which was a bit stupid. Pretty sure that will still fit, but yeah. First thing out of the bloody rank was when I saw these tweeters. I thought, fuck yeah, there's no way that's going to fit in there. They're enormous compared to the bloody trim panel. But turns out you can pull all the shit off the side of them, and then they'll actually fit pretty well, I reckon. So all I did to get this to match that, sort of pulled this clip off the back, and then she literally just came straight out. So that was pretty easy. And then I think feeding them in from the back gives you a pretty flush look. I reckon that looks to go. Could also go this way, but that doesn't look as good. Sitting proud like that, it's an option, but I don't think the mounting hardware would work either. So you're going to go this way, put the bracket on, and I'll show you what it looks like. Right, so that's mounted up, and I reckon you will agree that looks fucking sick. Really nice look to it. Yeah, can't complain. Basically, came with everything you need. It's just a 3D printed bracket that goes on the back, and it pushes the tweeter into that position. So yeah, that's solid, eh? I'm not going to hit it too hard because that's stupid, but yeah, for what it's going to be doing, that'd be plenty strong enough. I'll do the other one now, screw that all together, and then we will chuck them in, I reckon. Install them. We've also got to put the speakers themselves in. They are a serious looking bit of kit, so yeah, pretty keen to see how this turns out. Yeah, I thought I'd give you a test comparison. What we're going to do is we're going to play some Dimension, bit of drum and bass. We're going to set it to 22 because that's pretty loud. We'll give it a shot. I've got the big Rode microphone on, so hopefully you get a pretty good understanding, good idea of how it sounds. So this is currently a kicker slim sub in the back, that'll be staying, and then two MTX audio speakers, I think they're called. They're pretty good. I don't have the tweeters for them. The tweeters won't fit in this kit, so that's basically why I'm upgrading to the Alpines. Yeah, I can get the tweeters to fit, and I think that'll make a big difference. So let's give it a shot. Right, absolute fucking belter by Dimension. Now let's put these Alpines in and compare the sound. I don't know if this is useful to anyone, but I'll show you how to get this door card off so we can change the speaker out. Start with this little bastard. And you just gotta sort of kind of be gentle on it, but you gotta try and hook the circlip that's behind here, and then this will pop off. Kind of easier said than done. There we go. So I sort of put that on wrong last time. Kind of hard to explain, but that was sitting that way. I don't know if I actually showed you. It was sitting that way. I probably should have had it that way. That way I could have hooked this right hand side with my screwdriver and yanked her out. Because it was that way, sitting, oh man, I don't even know if I can show you this. Probably pretty hard to see, but there's a tiny little relief in there. Actually, pull it off. It might be easy to explain. So it was that way, and I had to push it with a screwdriver that way. If it was that way, I could have hooked the screwdriver under it and ripped it out that way. Not really sure which one would have been easier, to be honest, but it's out now. So yeah. Next up, just this. That's a piece of cake. That's 2 Phillips screws. Try not to lose them, obviously. Boom. Set off. Now this plastic surround, probably best with a screwdriver. Yep. I pulled this off a few times now, so it's probably might come off a bit easier than if you haven't done it before, but that was a piece of piss. Now for the old trim thingy, fuck him off as well. Mind airplane going over. This little bastard here is an absolute finger masher with a screwdriver. It's really not the best way to get it off, but that's all I've got. Anyway, give me a minute, I'll have that off. This angle might be better. But once that's out, you just got a couple pins. That one's broken off. Oops. Doesn't really matter because that's going in the bin now. Now the door card's ready to come off. So that is not too fiddly, but you just sort of got to work your way around. Get the clips out. Once you got those clips undone, sort of just wriggle it and lift it up, and off it comes. Right, now we can rip the speaker out. MTX TX265S, I think it is. Definitely not a bad speaker, but we're chucking the Alpines in. This shit is so much harder with one hand. Anyway, there she is. Good bit of kit, but like I said, we're putting the Alpines in. I'll screw that in place and then we'll work on the tweeter. So what I did notice with these Alpines is the tweeter driver unit. You've got tweeter and you've got input. Fairly simple, I'd imagine. On that end, you just must bang it on the terminals that are on the speaker itself, and then the other terminals that are also on there. would go into your factory wiring, because they're just soldered together. I think the minus, positive. Don't know what the third one's for there actually. Yeah, no idea. But anyway, we'll use them, and then this end will go into the tweeter. And yeah, easy as that. So I've got to pull this plastic cover off so we can tuck that tweeter driver unit in here somewhere. I'm going to have to mount it to something, I'm not entirely sure what at this point, but we'll run this wiring probably just up there. Shouldn't be a problem. Maybe we'll go in. I don't know where I'm going to put this just yet. Oh, you know what? Fuck that. Let's just run it down here with this one. That won't be a problem. I don't even think they go to the same void to just nothing to mount it to. Plus that's pushing it. It's just cable tied there for now. I want to put it all together, make sure it's going to sound right before we Sikaflex or glue or properly put anything in. Yeah, but as for this, like I was saying, there's those 4 terminals. We've got 2 going to the tweeter driver, and then we've got the 2 from the factory harness. I don't think it's going to matter where they go, except for your pos and your neg, obviously. So let's get these on. Screw this big girl in and go for a sound check. Gotta say, they fit really well. The other ones were okay. They're whatever they were, MX, ATX, MTX. These seem to look like they line up really well. Missing a screw, of course. I feel like it went on the ground, but it did go on the ground. I was all concerned about getting this mounted up nice and high, because I thought, oh yeah, that's all I got. No, you dickhead, look at all that. I'll be able to put that control box or that driver wherever I want, I reckon. Oops. Anyway, we'll plug it in, see how it sounds. That'll do for now. Got the right hand side, or driver's side speaker and tweeter plugged in. Back to a bit of dimension. To volume 22, that's our test.
Cause I've been waiting so long for someone like you to take me night and night. I know that I found my remedy.
Sorry neighbours, they're not really into drum and bass like I am, but they're going to top a bit. Jesus. I noticed on that tweeter driver, you can change the level of gain. Currently it's on +3, I think, decibels. Might actually put it back down to just normal, because that tweeter, as good as it sounded, was pretty in your face. I reckon with two of them it'll fucking blow your head off. So might just try it on 0, no gain. Yeah, do a little comparison. But yeah, I don't know if you'll be able to tell on the video or not, but holy dooly, that is crisp. This is promising. Loving it. Also, I probably should have showed you how to do it. I can't be asked showing you this one. This one's a bit easier. But there you go. So hopefully you can see that alright. I have no idea. But you got TW level, tweeter level, I'm guessing. It comes as +3. And all you have to do is just pull this little bridging plug out and drop it down 1 level. So it was at the top on +3. Now it's in the center for 0. If it's still too much, we can drop it down 1 more and go to -3 decibels if it's still too offensive. But we'll see how we go. We'll load up the same song as our control and see how that sounds.
What's going on, my doggy? So put the speakers in my Nissan Patrol. I don't know what I'm doing. I've been watching Indians on YouTube too, but today we're gonna make it work. What's going on, my doggy?
Reckons he's so fucking funny. But no, he makes a good point. I have no idea what I'm doing. Right, anyway, neighbour's gone. Let's go. That seriously sounds so fucking good. So good. Yep. We're gonna leave it on 0, or we're gonna change it to 0, sorry. It was on +3 to start with. We're gonna put it to 0 on the other side, and then we'll do a final sound check with it all done, and it's gonna be sick. So, do you remember how on the other side I said, oh, if that circlip was around the other way, it'd be easier? The door handle, window handle. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it or not. It might be too hard, but I reckon this side was done the opposite and it should be easier. Maybe. Or I've jinxed myself. Nah, easy as fuck. I don't know if you've seen any of that, but way easier. I got this second side done. I didn't really bother filming it because it's the exact same as the driver's side, but she's sitting in there. Oops, very good. Got everything back on. Little tip for these windy windows: when you put it all back together, best thing to do is put your window up. Just sit that on there, wind it till it's up, and then when you go to put this on, put it in the 6 o'clock position, so that way if it's like that and bouncing around, I think no, it won't. If it's like that, it's bouncing around, it'll actually gradually open itself. Not that it's much, but that's just, yeah, something I learnt. Might be worth doing. So I'll set it like that. Now to put these on, they're quite easy. You don't have to arse around trying to get the screwdriver in behind it or anything. You just need to load the circlip in to where it sits, like that. This time I've got it with a loop facing that way, like I was trying to explain earlier, not the other way around. And then all you have to do, put it on the spine and push it in until it clicks. She's all back together. Right, you know the drill. Final sound check. loud. It's good, it's really good, but we may have to do some tweaking, turn the highs down a bit. And I reckon that's because I set the old speakers up with that in mind, because they didn't have tweeters. I turned the highs right up. And I reckon that is why these ones sound a little bit over the top now. Might just try this preset one for a bit. But yeah, really good start. I'm happy with that. It's also hot as shit in here with the windows up. They look sick. They look absolutely mint. Yeah, Kenay Kustoms. I think that's how you say it. I really don't know. But yeah, I cannot complain with the fitment either. They clipped in exactly how the factory ones do. They're nice and sturdy. And they look killer. So I'd say that has been a good effort. Yeah. Well, that's probably going to wrap up the vid. Got the speakers installed, got the tweeters installed in the new Kenay Kustoms trim panels. I think they look great, they sound great. Yeah, gonna probably take it for a drive, have a bit of a listen, dial in some of those settings, try and possibly turn the highs down a bit. But yeah, this is the first car I've had with a decent sound system, and I love it. If there's anything else you can think of, leave it in the comments. Might try and do some more vids as I work on the old Patrol, if that's something you're into, or I might never do another video again, we'll see. But yeah, it's been fun. It's a mint day for it too, that helps. We'll pack some of this shite up as well and call it a day, I reckon. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and we might see you in another one day. Cheers.